Divine reflections, gods and goddesses, welcome back to my channel. This week we have yet another channeled message from the stars. Using my psychic gifts, I have channeled these Pleiadian light codes for you to help you along your tireless journey to reconnect back to your spiritual understanding of who you are and empower your mission as a light worker. So the frequency at which the Pleiadians vibrate at is a very pure, energetic force within the cosmos. These beings traveled here from long ago from the open star cluster of the Pleiades, and are most notable for their influence over the prehistorical timeline of human existence on Earth. To learn more about this open star cluster, you can watch the video about Pleiadian Starseeds and this constellation. Accessing the Pleiadian Light Codes can help assist you to repair your DNA, will aid you along your healing journey, as well as help you to awaken the collective of the human race toward higher consciousness by plugging into the grid, so to speak, and coming online to who you truly are. As a potential Pleiadian starseed, you may have felt these themes emerging strongly throughout your life. However, in recent years, due to galactic interference in this part of our universe, the presence of the Pleiadians has had to retreat underground. There has been a deeper uncovering of an internal process. There has been a greater urgency and need for Pleiadian starseeds to purge even more of their unconsciousness. However, the Pleiadian frequency is now re-emerging, having now undergone insurmountable amounts of pressure. You may have felt recently as though you've jumped through a portal into a whole new dimension. Some symptoms to know that you have entered a new timeline are you feel lost, perhaps, because you are now entering territory that you've never before traversed. At this time, energies have merged, meeting at this summit, so to speak, and you now have a brand new perspective on life. The landscape around you could seem quite barren. You might feel alone, isolated. You could feel disaffected. Wanting to access Pleiadian light codes could indicate that you were born either an indigo or crystal child, meaning that your experience here on Earth has been more difficult than most. If this rings true for you and you want to learn how to better maintain the balance between the ups and the downs on your path and unlock even more of your gifts, then I would highly suggest you watch my video all about indigo children, which will be linked in the description. So light codes are the information that our DNA carries, giving you greater access to your capabilities as a human being. Activating the light that your DNA carries allows you to travel in time, rediscovering the wisdom of lifetimes past and how to alchemize your pain into power in the present. The massive wave that is taking place throughout the collective is being encouraged by the Pleiadians, who are triggering the activation of our light body. It is important for you to welcome any emotions that show up for you and take the time to process through them. The most efficient way to access your Pleiadian light codes, okay, and empower your spiritual life to rediscover who you are is through third eye activation. For those who may not know, the third eye is connected to the pineal gland in the brain and is located between the brows Third eye activation opens you up to experience a spiritual awakening, and it is through this journey that you gain access to the power that you have to create potential in your life, but also to the sacred information that your DNA and light body carries. It is at this point of consciousness that we can see beyond the veil of the perceived reality of the third dimension, the illusion of form. Activating the light codes within you through the process of third eye awakening is also to harmonize the balance of forces, the logical masculine and the sensitive feminine, the ability to rationalize and then execute, and the capability to be receptive to higher energies is present within all beings at this point of consciousness. Your awakening is the collective awakening as you are one with the all. Your awakening amplifies the energy of healing and ripples out, affecting the entirety of the universe, of which you are a part, not separate from, as in intrinsically connected to. You matter, you're never alone. The Pleiadians want to connect with you, but can only do so as you raise your awareness to be able to perceive them. To prepare for this third eye activation, you may need a couple of tools. Some that I recommend are blue stones, lapis lazuli, sodalite, and tanzanite are some of my favorites. Could purchase blue candles, incense for the third eye, concoct an herbal remedy in the Goddess Divine Fantasy Rose mug, of course, or even turn on sound healing frequencies. 741 Hertz is a tone on the solfeggio scale and helps to awaken intuition. As you are preparing your sacred space to connect to your third eye and activate this point of consciousness in doing so, connecting to higher spiritual energies and activating your Pleiadian Light Codes, setting the intention to do so. Finding a comfortable seating position, relaxing the body, relaxing any tension in the muscles, focusing on the breath, perhaps the temperature in the air, and allowing what shows up for you at this point of awareness to blossom and unfold for you. You may get the visualization of an indigo hue at this brow center in your third eye, right? The space between your brows with your eyes closed. You can focus on the blank space that you are now immersed in and notice what shows up for you. Okay. Due to the potency of high vibrational awareness that comes with awakening the third eye, maintaining the balance between all 7 chakras of the body is also incredibly imperative to staying grounded and rooted in your earthly existence. For that, you can check out the introduction to the 7 chakras video in the description. When you work with all 7 chakras, being able to perceive higher levels of awareness at the deeper levels of consciousness in the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, up through the heart and into the throat, and then into the third eye and crown, you are also healing your DNA here. And in doing so, healing the DNA of your entire ancestral lineage. This is incredibly powerful. And you are now also gaining access to higher consciousness, higher experiences of being in physical form, which we came down here to do. Doing this work may cause instability in moods or fluctuations within energy levels in the body. Your emotional body could feel out of whack for a couple of days leading into a couple of weeks as your energy is now recalibrating itself. You may also have headaches. Your sleep patterns could become irregular during this time. For guidance and assistance through this process, I would strongly encourage you to use me as a guide and a coach to help you through this process. To get a deeper understanding of these services that I offer, you can join the membership down below. There you will have access to guided meditations with Reiki energy to help align your chakras, messages channeled for your higher self, light code activations from star systems, and even information about our own solar system, your spirituality as it relates to your cosmic connection is something that I can also help assist you to foster. If you feel intuitively drawn to connect to the Pleiadian Light Codes and the frequency that this energy offers up, remember this, that one, your mission on Earth is to awaken. The journey here is to remember more of who you are. The harsh polarity that you have experienced here was not so that you could suffer forever, but instead was so that you could expand your levels of conscious awareness, leading you to an even greater and much more expansive state of awakening. Now is the time to hone your gifts, your talents, and your skills to discover what these are. I would strongly suggest again that you visit the website. Number 2, you are here to allow. So releasing judgment is essential of your path and of your experience, of where you are, of who you are, of where you come from, of what you want, and of what you have. At the core of your being, you are light. You are pure consciousness. You are a high vibrational being that exists in a multi-dimensional reality. Internally, you are ever expansive and possess an incredibly deep awareness. You are also here to allow yourself to be moved by your internal rhythms, your intuition, and the innate knowing that you possess within you. In doing so, tapping into the energy of co-creation with the assistance of the Pleiadians. And number 3, you are here to create. You are a creative being. The nature of your existence is a creative force. You are here to birth new realities. However, the act of creation is also to destroy, to transform, and make new. It is a unification process, a merging of consciousness and a complete surrender, self-realization, and the awakening journey is surrender to the higher forces that move through you. To awaken, to allow, and to create is how you can integrate the information of the Pleiadian Light Code activation into your life and awaken your access to the collective consciousness of the Pleiades for their guidance and support. Thank you so much for taking part in this process with all of us here. We are so grateful for your presence. Together we will continue to raise the vibration by healing ourselves and each other. Leave any questions and comments that you have for me in the comment section below. You can also send me a message on the Healing Light and Stardust Facebook page. Like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will see you next week for a brand new one.